Hey guys, it's Krista with Cubicle Blindness. I have another book review for you. And I'm working on the whole light concept because, it's dark outside, so I have to figure out some in-house lighting. So I'm sorry if the lighting's bad, but I'll get something figured out. Look really pale. Anyway, I have book review on Before I Fall by Lauren Oliver. Now, this was the one that I picked up at the same time as If I Stay by Gail Forman. And I kind of liked Before I Fall better. Now I'm going to get the main characters' names messed up. But this one's about a girl. She's in high school. And she has a car accident and has to relive her last day over and over again. I'm sorry. Over and over again. Kind of like Groundhog Day. Not until she gets it right, because obviously she's been in this horrible accident, but she kind of lives the last day of her life over and over again. So, and if you remember the book If I Stay by Gail Forman, she also got in a car accident, but it was with her family, and she lost her whole family, and she was kind of in limbo, and could see her family and friends visiting her at the hospital, so she can kind of watch over, and she made the decision of whether to stay or not. Well, this one's a little bit different, because it automatically leads you to believe that she is dead at the beginning. And she's living that last day of her life over and over and kind of contemplating on the different people in her school, how she behaves and acts towards them. And Before I Fall, I think I enjoyed it more just because I felt like it had a better or a bigger theme to it than just family and friends. This tied in bullying at school, suicide, alcohol, depression, and so it had a lot more impact, I think, and it had me thinking a lot more than if I stay. If I Stay, I think I would recommend to younger teens because it's, I don't know if I want to say it's a softer tone to death. I mean, it still has an impact of how you treat your family and friends on an everyday basis. But Before I Fall, like I said, it has a lot more serious things that, older teens, I think, should be aware of. Like I said, it talks about suicide, talks about drugs and alcohol and bullying, which is a huge problem today. So it was a heavy as in a really kind of an emotional book, I think. I had to put it down after every chapter or so because I'm not really into that heavy reading stuff. I'm more of an action, adventure, fantasy type of reader. So I did have to kind of put it down a lot, and it actually is a pretty thick book. And she does repeat the same day over and over and over. So there's a lot of repetition, but I don't think the repetition got so bad that it was not readable. So, overall it was good. Like I said, I think it's better than If I Stay, but that's just my preference of reading. And so, but I do think that this book should be read by teenagers because it deals with some heavy topics. Some pretty heavy topics that teenagers should be aware about and talk about and discuss. And that's pretty much it. As that, I did enjoy reading it. I didn't I don't regret reading it. It was a pretty good read. So, and I would recommend it for um, kids out there to pick up and discuss, have book groups over. So, I don't know if it'd be appropriate for actually like recommended reading because the sexual content, but if that, um, maybe for the older teens, that's not a bad thing to be discussing. So, um, anyway, I'm kind of distracted. Sorry, I've got my cat in my lap and he's wondering what I'm talking to. So anyway, I guess that's it for that book. And of course, I have a haul coming this week because you know that I can't not buy stuff, but I feel pretty good about myself because it is the holidays, and I went through all of my bookshelves and donated over 100 books that I've pulled from my shelves that, family members and I've gotten from charity shops, and just books I know that I'm not going to pick up. So I feel pretty good about myself, and I did go shopping as a present for me, which I know that I shouldn't have, but I did, and so I'll show those to you later this week. I got another couple of books in for review that I'm really excited about, and if you follow my Goodreads account, you could see which books that I have been getting and what I've been thinking of them. And the review to come, of course, as soon as they're about to be released. So, just really excited for the holidays, and I will stop rambling, and happy reading.